book of Acts chapter 5 verse 29, it says, "Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men." Okay, now when you go to your workplace, your boss is your boss, right? You don't talk back to your boss, right? You do what your boss tells you to do, or else you get fired. It's the same thing for the truth. Yahweh Shem Shai is our boss. Okay, we ought to obey God rather than men. Okay, now if your boss tells you to shave your beard because you can't work if you don't shave your beard, you know, which recently happened to me. I went for a job interview and they told me they have a strict no beard policy. Okay, and I told them, I was like, yo, as much as I'd like to have this job, my beard is not up for compromise under no circumstances. It's not up for debate nor compromise. I'm not willing to shave it. I'm not willing to come to an agreement due to religious reasons. And you know, he told me, he was like, well, even though we do have strict no beard laws, strict no beard policy, you know, we can accommodate for one or two people only because of religious reasons. So I'm gonna have to speak to my HR manager about it. Why? Because I didn't think of it as, damn, you know, I need this job, I'm gonna have to shave my beard. Nigga, I ain't got no beard to begin with. I'm trying to get some beard first of all. Okay, so because of some job, you telling me to shave it? Nah, it's not happening. You know, because the thought of obey God rather than men, because scriptures tell you, the Most High tells you what, as men of the Lord, you have to keep your beard, right? You have to keep your beard. You're not supposed to shape it up. You're not supposed to, you know, do anything crazy to it. You got to keep your beard as a man. It's natural. That's why it grows in your face, you know. But then man, Esau tells you, no, shave your beard off. Why? Because you have your beard, it shows masculinity. Esau doesn't want that. And the interviewer told me, he's like, well, it's not because of anything personal. It's just that, you know, we give you a mask on your face and you know, avoid chemicals and all kinds of shit. And sometimes, you know, it needs to be tight on your face so nothing can see through. And if you have a beard, it's not going to fit as good as possible. I was like, man, that's bullshit. You know, that's just bullshit. All right. You know, but again, you have to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. All right. Now let's get an example of Yahushai and his spiritual professionalism. Okay, that's like impeccable, and we should all look at him as a prime example. Okay, in all that we do, man. All right, in all that we do. Now I'm gonna start off. This is a book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 41. Khan. It says this. Now this is when Yahushua took Peter, John, and James to the Garden of Gethsemane to pray. Okay. Now this is the book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 1. It says, "And he was withdrawn from them about a stone's cast, and kneeled down and prayed." Now a stone's cast means that it wasn't far. You cast a stone like as far as you could throw a stone from wherever they were standing. So he was withdrawn from them about a stone's cast, meaning not too far away, and kneeled down and prayed, saying, "Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done." Okay? That was what? That was spiritual professionalism. He came in there, he's like, look, Father, if it were possible, just remove this cup away from me. I know what I'm about to go through, but I wish I wouldn't have to go through it. Nevertheless, not my will, meaning not what I want, but thine be done. That's the mentality we're supposed to have in this truth. It's not about it's not a personal thing. It's not how I feel. It's not how I want things to be done. It's about how the Lord wants things to be done. Okay? Understanding and respecting the order of the Most High. You understand? Verse 43, "And there appeared an angel unto him from heaven, strengthening him." Okay? We always get that. You know, sometimes you feel weak. Most High will show you some chariots. You know, that's an angel right there. And then you just right away, you be like, damn, that's a spirit booster right there. You know, you're driving, and then you just straightforward in the zone driving, and out of nowhere something tells you, turn your head to the left. You turn your head to the left, you see a school bus passing by, all you see is 144. Some crazy ass stuff like that, man. It always happens. You check your phone, you just pick your phone up, 144. You be like, damn, the time is 144. How did I? Damn. The crazy part is I just picked up my phone, and boom, that's what I see. You know? That's the Lord strengthening you right there, giving you that feeling of hope, you know, that boost right there. Like, yeah, let's go, man. Come on, let's go. Verse 44, and being in an agony, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was as were great drops of blood falling down to the ground. Okay, so he was in pain, man. Yahushua knew exactly what the end goal was, the end game of his existence for those 33 years while he was here with us 2,000 years ago. But it was all because for a greater good, for the elect of Israel. He laid his life down for the elect of Israel, man. Okay, what does that show you? That shows you professionalism, man. He's a consummate pro. He's a pro's pro, a man's man, a leader of men. Okay, and that is why he's earned the right to be called King of Kings. Okay, Yahushua is the man, yo. Verse 45, and when he rose up from prayer, he was come to his disciples. He found them sleeping for sorrow, and said unto them, why sleep ye? Rise and pray, lest ye enter into temptation. And while he yet spake, behold, a multitude, and he that was called Judas, one of the 12, went before them, and drew near unto Yahushua to kiss him. And Yahushua said unto him, Judas, betrayest thou the Son of Man with a kiss? Okay, so look, even before this incident occurred, Yahushua knew that, look, Judas is going to betray me. Okay, but guess what? He stayed professional. It's like being at the workplace, and then you know exactly somebody's throwing you under the bus, and yet you don't react to it. You're not like, yo, I'm gonna fuck you up, I'm gonna see you outside, I'm gonna knock your ass out. No, you know, you got a manager who's just hating on you. You have a coworker who's always doing slick shit, putting you on the bus, putting your name, you know, causing all kinds of slander. Okay, basically putting you in a bad light just so you could get fired. But what do? You take it like a man. You don't treat him different. You just treat him like a regular person. Like, yo, what's up? How you doing, man? You know, being a professional, you don't go outside of your zone to cause some type of chaotic behavior just to justify your thought and reasoning or your feelings. You understand? Yahushua never did anything to upset prophecy. Okay, he followed the order that the Most High had set, which was what? Come down, get your men, teach, and die for the nation of Israel, starting off with the elect. Okay, he didn't change any of that because of personal feelings. His personal feeling was, nah, I don't want to go through this. But he understood the will, he understood the goal, and he did it. Okay, and that's the same way we're supposed to roll in this thing, man. No matter what happens, we're supposed to stay professional. Okay, a professional. All right, being at the top of the top, being a pro, being the best in your field. And in this case, we're being spiritual professionals, man. All right. Now you look at the screen. Everything that's on there, those are attributes and things that men of the Lord have. You possess these things, man. You have compassion for your people. You have patience. Patience is a huge thing. Okay. You're good with listening. You have knowledge. You're responsible. You're respectful. Okay. You're educated in this truth. All right. So these are all things that contributes to being a professional, man, being a spiritual professional. Okay. You express humility. Okay. And you do everything. And at the end of the day, guess what? Those who die, we're going to die with honor in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because believe it or not, the time of persecution is coming. Okay, we're at the end of this thing, brothers. All right, so we got to keep pushing, and remember, you always got to maintain professionalism in this truth. Okay? Don't waver. Don't get personal. Just stick to the words, the business. All right? So I hope this was edifying to the elect. I like to say, call Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the water Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and Shalom.